continue our course in the 20th century drama and its movements. And today we are tackling another important 20th century movement, that is theater of the absurd. Theater of the absurd is a post-World War II uh, surrealistic dramatic phenomenon whose birthplace was Paris. In fact, most of its writers were exiles domiciled in Paris, such as Samuel Beckett, Eugene Ionesco, and Arthur Adamov. However, there is no organized school of artists or a movement who claim the label of the theater of the absurd for themselves. It can be said that the French absurdism came as a nihilistic reaction to the recent atrocities, the gas chambers, and the nuclear bombs of the Second World War. Theater of the absurd revealed the negative side of Sartre's existentialism and expressed the futility of a world that seemed to have no purpose. And this is apparent in Beckett's dull images of life in Waiting for Godot and Endgame. When the plays of Ionesco, Beckett, and Adamov, and Jean Genet came out, they showed new conventions of art that grouped them together under this classification, that is theater of the absurd. First, the plays hardly contain any recognizable human beings. They present unmotivated actions. The dialogue in these plays often degenerates into meaningless babble. And here we have to emphasize the fact that language is used in the theater of the absurd to fill the emptiness between people in this meaningless world. In fact, theater of the absurd is a critique. It acts as a critique of language in order to show that people are unable to communicate. The plays often start arbitrarily and end the same way. This means that absurd plays don't follow the traditional structure of plays. They don't have a beginning, middle, or an end. The plays fall within symbolic tradition, and they have no logical plot or characterization in any conventional sense. Their characters lack motivation that is found in realistic drama, and this emphasizes the purposelessness of human life. The absence of plot also reinforces the monotony and repetitiveness of time in human life. The plays don't discuss the human condition, but portray it at its worst images. Therefore, absurdist playwrights put dreams onto the stage, not ideas. But we must remember that an image can stand for a number of ideas. These plays often explore the human subconscious in depth, not the outward appearance of human existence. By the way, Albert Camus was the first one who coined the term absurd theater, or absurd in general. The theater of the absurd can best be understood as a new combination of a number of ancient traditions of literature and drama. First, the tradition of miming and clowning of ancient Greece and Rome. Second, pantomime and the music hall of Britain. Third, the Commedia dell'arte of Renaissance Italy. Fourth, the ancient tradition of nonsense poetry. 5. The tradition of dream and nightmare literature of Greek and Roman dramas. 6. The allegorical and the symbolic drama found in medieval morality plays. 6. The ancient tradition of fools and mad scenes in drama, and even more ancient tradition of ritual dramas. There is no doubt that Dadaists, Surrealists, and Parisian avant-garde writers had a great influence on absurd writers. Other famous writers who belong to this tradition were Fernando Arrabal, who often cast light on the absurdity of ethical and moral values, and Edward Albee, who showed man's loneliness and man's inability to contact in this world. Thank you very much for your kind hearing. I hope you have enjoyed this video, although it is short, but it is of great benefit for those who study drama, because this movement was one of the most important movements that emerged near the middle of 20th century and had a very important impact on the following decades. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and share and press like. Thank you very much. See you next time.